So when people are making choices as to their health, whether it's stopping a bad habit like smoking or starting a new habit like exercise or eating healthy, it's important to understand why you're doing it. What is the goal? What do you actually want to get out of this? You may say good health, but I want to be able to live into my 80s and be independent. I want to be able to play with my grandchildren. I want to be able to go on vacations and enjoy hiking in the outdoors. Well, when you're making these choices, if you have a goal in mind, it makes it easier to know the target that you're shooting for. It's also important to realize the circumstances that you're in. How many hours a week do you have? Who are the people around you? Who do you live with that can either help or hinder your process? And one of those people that's most important is your significant other. Whatever you do in your journey is going to be influenced by that person for good or for bad. And it's important to let them know what you're planning to do and see what their feedback is like, such as, I'm planning to do this. What do you think? And you'll get a lot of input, and you may actually get them tagging along with you, like, hey, that sounds like a great idea. Let's do it together. If that's the case, now you have a partner in the project. If that's not the case, you need to do what you want to do without hindering your relationship. For example, you're going out to eat. You're going to look at the menu. You're going to order certain choices. That person may order unhealthy choices. That doesn't mean you have to partake in it. If that person wants an appetizer, you may want to taste a little bit of it, but you're not going to be eating a lot of things that you know is against what your diet dictates. And if the person says something, then you need to be direct with them and just say, that's not consistent with, my new habit of eating this way. But saying what they should or shouldn't do is going across the line. You should be more interested in what you're doing, an appropriate excuse for not going along with your plan without making them feel bad. An additional example is you're a recent smoker and you want to give up smoking, yet the person that you're with doesn't want to give up smoking. And, there's got to be certain guidelines such that, I'm giving up smoking and it's very difficult for me to be around people who smoke. Would you help me by smoking outside or, altering what you're doing so it makes me more likely to be successful? There's a way to word that. If you say, can you help me with this versus can you not do that? One is a positive, one is a negative.